Hello, we're going to do a bit of outdoors Celtic Reiki today. It is Beltane Eve, and finally the weather is picking up in the UK. It has been a very wet winter and spring, and I haven't been able to get outside much, but what a better way to start mid-spring with some outdoors Celtic Reiki. The trees that I am sitting under are Hawthorn, which is not quite out yet, and Strife, the Blackthorn, which is flowering now. And we're going to use these in conjunction with each other as Ogham healing, Celtic Reiki healing. So let's just take in a deep breath and breathe out any aches and pains into the ground. Take a second breath in from the sky above you and breathe out any anxiety and worry. Take a third breath in from the waters surrounding our sacred earth and breathe out any sadness. And finally, a last deep breath in from the sun above you and breathe out any anger and frustration. Then settle yourself down and breathe down to your feet. Imagine your own roots merging into the network of roots beneath us, of Strife, Blackthorn, of Hawthorn, and root into the flint below us for an extra grounding. That's it. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. So I'm going to place that right down at your feet. I'm going to give you a pair of stones to hold now. The yin and yang stones. One is just a polished stone that we found on the beach. This is howlite. I'm just going to pop those into your hands now. Breathing in and breathing down. There's a little light aircraft going above us. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning here. And I'm going to just run all of these Ogham symbols down your body. And then vertically down your Tai Chi pole. And the first symbol that we are going to work with is this one, the Strife. So I'm just going to draw that into you now. I want you to imagine, as we push that in, that the Strife, which is a very protective tree, is infusing itself within your aura. I've taken this old piece with very long thorns. These are the thorns from Blackthorn. These are off the tree above that you see behind me. And I did ask the tree's permission first. I want you to imagine this beautiful live tree behind me, filling up your auric field. Feel its energy. As it encompasses your field. If you like, you can imagine a candle flame at the center of your being and glowing and growing that flame, pushing out any of the strife, any of the things that are bothering you, until that fire pushes out all of those negative emotions that trigger you. I'm just going to comb them away with the strife. And we all have strife in our life, don't we? Things that trigger us. If it triggers you and you suppress it, it comes out as dis-ease. Stress is no good. Another way we deal with it is lashing out unwisely at others. Or we can learn to walk with the the Blackthorn, the strife. Let's just tease this out now, and it's a very beautiful wood. I've just started to wood whittle some here. It's very red. And you can't see it on this piece because it's been on the ground, but it has a creamy white inner wood. If there are things bothering you at the moment, just say them in your mind, but don't let them trigger you. Feel the strife combing your aura clean. And I'd like you to imagine, as you're lying here or sitting here, watching this video, that you are lying down on a beautiful fallen tree log, nice and wide, and that I'm working over you. You can hear the crows. I'm in a field of sheep, so you may hear lambs bleating. There's a pheasant, or a peahen, it's female. And as we comb down your body, just name those things that trouble you. I can feel stuff at the throat because you can hear my throat is now going, so I'm just going to gently tease that out. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment, and nobody needs anything from you at this moment. That sun is lovely and warm. Just imagine it seeping into the pores of your skin. As we draw the strife in. And I'm now going to tap into this very protective tree that helps you with cleansing, protection. The first of the thorns to flower at spring. And when we've sorted through that strife at the end of the summer, there will be beautiful, deep, sloe berries about that size. And people in the UK go foraging for them. And then we put them into gin. We make sloe gin. Wine possibly as well. So that strife that you have gone through is productive in the end. It forms an abundance of strength and courage. Transmuting the negative energy into positive energy. That bird that you can hear now is called the skylark, and they nest in the long grasses of this field. And that one was probably shouting at me to stay away from my nest. Let's start at the lower dantian again now. Let's really take any tummy aches away, take any nerve worries away, any doubts. Let's move up to the heart. Again, removing any heartache, broken hearts. We'll take some of the grief out, but we need to work through the grief. It will fill up again. Oh, there's my phone, excuse me. Breathe out. And then out of your mind, the yin-yang. Because worry is in the mind as well. Remember what Dr. Usui says. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not anger. Be kind to all living creatures. And do your work honestly. And if you can, honor your parents, teachers, and elders. Just going to tease this down the back of you. Just feel that dragging any of this heaviness, any of the things that we have talked about. Breathe in and breathe out. That's it. Drawing the strife down the back of you. And incidentally, there are stinging nettles behind my screen, which I've just stung myself on. They can also be used to burn through things. Get the endorphins flowing around your system. And now we're going to channel in the flowers, moving down to the lower dantian in your abdomen. And up to the middle dantian at your heart. And then to the upper dantian, the yin tang point. Recognizing it and throwing it away. If you need to take it out and throw it, that's fine. Down the back. And then finally we'll take the pendulum. I'm going to hold it over the thorns and the flowers. I'm going to ask it to absorb. Okay. Now I'm going to hold it over you and I'm going to tell it to release. Hopefully you can feel that medicine infusing you with the spiritual and the healing properties of the Blackthorn, the stife. Protecting you for this turn of the pagan wheel at Beltane. When we walk into the labyrinth, and then we'd walk the labyrinth again at Samhain. Hello, Mr. Skylark. Look, it's really giving you lots of protective medicine, this. Still going. Starting to slow down now, I think. Yes. Okay. Take a breath in and breathe down to your feet again. Now we're going to use Hawthorn oil. You can't see the label, but this has come from a shop in Glastonbury called Star Child. I only bought Hawthorn oil, white, because I thought I was just coming up to work with the Hawthorn, but it's not out yet. Oh, it's so sweet. Really floral. Made with the berries and the flowers and the bark. And Hawthorn, known as the witch's tree or the May. You can see the little flowers are just about to, they're still growing. I'm going to show you this symbol. It is the one singular horizontal line. So I'm just going to hold that down you. I'm going to draw it in. Juez. 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 A very action tree. The hottest wood for the hottest fires came from the hawthorn. And we're really going to use this to fill in the spaces. It is a gentler thorn than the blackthorn. And if you eat these very young leaves, they taste nutty and you can put them in a tea. Very good for heart healing, for emotions, but also for heart palpitations. I myself take a tincture of this from a health food shop every day to help my heart. Channeling the Huaith, the May, the warmth of the sun feels like it's infusing this Huaith into you. To place a hand behind you. One of the old songs that my mother used to sing to me comes from the 1700s. Now is the month of Maying, when merry lads go playing, fa la 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 la. As you can see, I don't know all the words. Feel the promise that this brings. Feel the excitement as we edge into summer. If you are in the southern hemisphere, feel the bounty of the beautiful red, orange, and sometimes yellow berries that will be growing now if you have this tree in your lands. Just hold it down your center line. The creamy white flowers which will erupt from these trees shortly, having a very delicate smell. And let's draw this into your lower dantian huaith, giving you that fire in the belly to go and do something, that want, that need. And let's now move up to the heart huaith, to gently fill in the spaces, to help soothe your heartache in anger, and to help you get out there again. And perhaps if you are looking for a mate, or even just friendship. Into the upper dantian now, the yin tongue point, to help you have the strength and the courage to do this. A lot of us are very insular these days. I am no exception. Brushing now over your head and down your back, channeling Hweth. Placing that below you. So as I just channel these, I'm just going to show you the difference. Hawthorn, Blackthorn. Can you feel it ramps up a little bit? It becomes a bit more sturdy, a bit more harsh. Hawthorn. Gentler, just a note softer. And Blackthorn ramps up a little bit as soon as I say it. Smooth that aura down. We're going to take that pendulum again. You hear the buzzy bees. Absorb. Now, I want you to think of all the things that you want to bring towards you. Happiness, joy, courage, strength, love, friendship, abundance, longevity, heart healing, all of those kind of things. Bees are out collecting the nectar. Okay, now let's hold this over you. Release. Release. Releasing all of this good medicine from this hawthorn tree, from the Hweth. Bringing you abundance, bringing you healing, bringing you friendship, bringing you love, bringing you abundance in health and in material goods, bringing you power, excitement, joy, and magic if you wish it. Releasing all of that goodness into you as we enter the month of May. Now is the month of Maying, when merry lads are playing, fa la 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 la. Still going. And just listen to the noise of that bee who is out on its adventures, collecting all of that goodness, which is going to eventually make the honey. Breathe in and breathe down to your feet again, grounding in the strife. and the chwaith. Bringing them down into your feet, and I'm going to draw them on your feet as well. Strife. Strife. Chwaith. Chwaith. And all of the magic of the English countryside from this Owen wand that I carved many years ago now. Let's take these quite hot stones back. And now we lift the flint above you. Spruce up your aura a little bit. And I thank you for watching today. If you are new to me, welcome. There are many meditations and healings on this channel. And I do teach Celtic Reiki online and do healings and spell craftings. Happy Beltane. Go forth with peace above you, peace below you, and peace all around you. Lots of love. Bye-bye.